All right, here we are in our run and drive video of our one owner 2005 Toyota 4runner Limited with the V8 and four-wheel drive package. You see the headlights are nice and bright, got our four-way flashers going. We're running nice and smooth, all maintenance is up to date. No shaking, no belt squeal, no issues. You know, I saw the running boards on the other side. It's really cool for 2005. I mean, 20 years ago, this is actually a pretty cool option. You can see license plate lights are working. Behind the gas door is nice and clean. All right, so we're gonna get ripping here. Go ahead and turn off the four ways. And this is the stereo. This always comes on. You gotta agree to this. This is your navigation. Go to your stereo. So it sounds really good, but like I was saying on the road trip, this went blank a couple times, and also like one time kind of got a little pixelated looking, but then came back. So so we'll go ahead and go high. You can adjust the fan now all the way down to low. This is up, but we'll go high. I'll change go to feet. You can hear the pitch change. Go straight to the face. Gets a little louder. This should be the loudest. There you can hear a little pitch change. So you know that's working good. AC works good. You can kind of hear the compressor, and if you're here, you can kind of hear the motor kind of go under load a little bit. And then, so here's the rear defrost, that works. You got your power rear window. That works good. You know, your dome light. I'll keep that on so we got a little bit more light going on here because it's starting to get dark. I'll touch these. So that works. You know, all the lights work properly. You got your heated seats lit up all the way off. I'm gonna keep mine on so it's nice and warm. This little cubby, you got your little charger here. So we're gonna go both at the same time because these actually, I love Toyota. They got fast power windows. So we can do those both at the same time. Sunroof. I'm gonna go ahead and look how fast those rear windows go down, like a couple of bullets. You know, obviously, boom, they go back up. We're gonna go ahead and close the sunroof. Rear windows are down. Gauges are looking good. We're like ready for liftoff here. So I'm gonna turn off the heater just so you can hear me a little better. You can see the displays, all that stuff. If you go back to high, you know, you can change your temperatures and stuff like that individually. Go to auto mode, that lights up. So we're gonna go ahead and go off so you guys can hopefully hear me best. All right, so you got lots of intermediate speeds. You got the rear one going. So that's off. Let's see, so that's high, obviously, low, and then you go to the intermediate speeds. So all right, we're gonna go ahead and go. Oh, and the volume still works on, oh, whoops, I changed the station on accident. So obviously you can see the station changes from the steering wheel controls. Let's see here. Find like a radio station real quick. There we go. You can go volume off from the steering wheel. That's a good song right there. So I'm gonna turn that off, go into reverse first. It goes into reverse nice and fast. E-brake on. Oops. It's a push button situation, so, or not push button, but you push to release and then it goes. So, alrighty, we are ready to rip. It's really quiet. Man, this thing's got no rattles, no you know, tie rod or ball joint sounds. You got two little stars right here, little chips. Oil is due to be changed in, let's see, about, so 391, 478 when the oil is due for change. So you got about 2,500 miles. But this, if you've never ridden in one of these with a 4.7, or if you have, you know that these things are just killer. The V8s, I mean, they just rip. I mean, it just gets up and goes. Go ahead and got the cruise control on. You can see the light come on. This is super fun to drive. I think these would be a blast if you had a little TRD intake on there and put some exhaust on it. So I got the cruise control set at 55. My foot's off. It's going nice and smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the brake. It takes it off. And I'll go ahead and turn the cruise off too. I mean, you can see this thing, there's no steering wheel shaking. I got the steering wheel turned a little bit, but the road's got a little crown to it, so it wants to kind of take the truck. But you can see the steering wheel doesn't move. The truck itself is going perfectly straight. We're gonna exit off of here. I'll come to a stop up here, and the road kind of does this thing, and then the road turns too. So it's like the optical illusion that the truck's not going straight, but you can see it's going nice and straight. I'm on the brakes, there's no shaking, pulsating, anything like that. Steering wheel didn't pull or move at the last second, so you got no calipers hanging up. I'll take you down this one road because it's got a lot of bad potholes that have been patched. It's a pretty old road. I'm gonna be bummed if they ever pave it because it's like my test drive road. So I'm gonna get up to about 25, 30. There's some patches, bunch of potholes here. And I mean, it just soaks them up. You don't even know they're there, you know? It's like, you take a lowered rig through there and low profile tires, there's another patch. You definitely know it's there. This truck though, overall, like I was talking about in the video, I mean, it drives just as good and tight as the 90,000 mile one we sold last year. I mean, it could not drive any better. You could replace a bunch of parts and it's as tight and as responsive and as solid and sound as you could get. It's really just a testament to Toyota, for one, on making an amazing product, but also the caretaker and the original owner of this thing just really gave this vehicle the love and care it deserves and needs. And this is the end product, 389,000 miles and an unbelievable rig. I mean, I'd trust this to drive anywhere. I mean, zero worries. I mean, you look at that maintenance history, it's like, nah, no questions. This has been taken care of. You know, Greg's Japanese Auto, which is a big foreign repair place up here, a great reputation, has done a lot of the maintenance and the dealership. So here I went through a couple of tight S curves, and I got two more here, and you can see the steering wheel rotates just about what it should, and then it wants to return to center. Gives nice resistance, so you know all the steering components are good, and you know the alignment's good because it wants to return to center, so all the toe angle and everything is good. Just can't say enough about this rig. And all right, everybody,